There was a silence at the table for almost a minute as Babe set up the pieces and Ned sat down and concentrated on looking miserable. Over Babe's shoulder he could see a lawn that sloped down from the sunroom. At the bottom was a line of trees whose thickness suggested the possibility of a river. There were other patients outside, sitting on benches and walking. That all this was possible amazed him. The brightness of the room and the smell of other people mingled with the sour odour of sunlight on vinyl were intoxicating to Ned. He could feel Martin's distrustful eyes upon him somewhere, so he did not allow himself to appear eager for conversation. Instead, he slouched sulkily and glared down at the chessmen as if they were enemies. What the old man, Babe, if Ned had heard right, had said right under Martin's nose had thrilled him beyond imagining. He had called him a miserable, perverted, gobshite cunt, and trusted to the slur in his voice and speed in his delivery to obscure the meaning. He might be a mad and ugly old man, but he was certain to be more entertaining than a lonely room. "That's the ticket, old son," said the old man suddenly. His eyes were down on the table, and he spoke in a mumble, but the words came clear to Ned's ears. "You've worked Martin out. The more browned off you look, the better he likes it. Don't talk back to me right off. Rest a hand on your chin to hide your lips and keep that spoilt, petulant look going. You do it to a turn." Ned's heart began to beat more quickly. He put his elbow on the table and pushed his mouth into the upturned cup of his palm. "Are you English?" "Devil a bit I am." "Is Martin looking?" "Standing there with a cup of coffee in his hand, gazing at the back of your head with a frown on him like an angry turd wasp. Turned down his bedroom advances, did you, lad? No, there was no call to go pink. He tries it on with all the new patients. You're going to make a move? You're not going to tell me they didn't teach you chess at Harrow." Ned gasped and could not stop himself from looking up. Babe was plucking his lips and staring down at the chessboard as if nothing had been said. He mumbled through his dribble in a sing-song. "It was wrong of me to spring it onto you like that. I'm a devil of a show-off, and you'll have to forgive me. But if Professor Higgins can do it, why not the Babe? Eyes down and make a move, you pampered Asiatic jade." Ned pushed forward a pawn and resumed his previous position, hand concealing mouth. "How could you possibly know? I mean, not that I am, not that I did go there. Have you been looking at Dr. Mallow's records? You've overheard me speaking to him?" "Calm yourself right down, young Thomas. Let's not be rushing like a bull at the gate of a china shop, or any kind of bull at all, whether at a gate in a shop or rising from the sea to rapine and lust. You'll get used to my mad ways with metaphor and allusion in time. Just remember this. If we manage ourselves aright here today and for the next few days as well, then Martin there will leave us be, and happy enough in himself to do so. He knows me for a mad old, strange old, harmless old, comic old, disgusting old man, but you he does not trust or like. He and Rolfie, they see it as their job to protect this institution from the foolish, liberal credulity of the good Dr. Mallow. If you've been allowed out to socialise, it's because of the new girl who came visiting yesterday, or am I wrong?" "No, that's right," Ned breathed. "Well now, dear God, you've a lot to learn about chess, young monkey. Have you never heard of a fork? Well, now, I thought that must be so. She had reformer and new brooms stitched into her milken breasts. Mallow and the staff will be madder than the maddest amongst us to have her interfere. If you've not been out to talk to us yet, there'll be a reason, and they won't like being overruled by a liberal doxy with modern doctrines about her. Who put you away in this place?"